When the first photos of Can Yaman's new girlfriend surfaced online, fans across the globe were left speechless. Not because Can had finally gone public with his private life, something that in itself is always headline news, but because of the uncanny resemblance she seemed to share with Demet Özdemir. Within minutes, Twitter was on fire, Instagram exploded with side-by-side edits, and TikTok filled with reaction videos of fans gasping in disbelief. Is this real? She looks just like Demet, one viral comment read, echoing the sentiment of millions. The resemblance was striking. From the shape of her face to her expressive eyes, even the way she smiled, it was as if fans were looking at a mirror image of the woman who once defined Can's most talked-about relationship, both on and off the screen. Demet and Can's chemistry in Erkenci Kuş had set the bar for all Turkish dramas, their romance transcending fiction to fuel endless rumors about whether they were more than just co-stars. For many, seeing Can now with someone who looked so much like her was almost surreal, as if the past was bleeding into the present. Media outlets wasted no time in capitalizing on the frenzy. Italian magazines ran headlines like Demet's double? Can's new love shocks fans, while Turkish tabloids boldly asked, coincidence or hidden message? Spanish entertainment shows held panel debates, with experts analyzing whether this resemblance was purely accidental or whether it revealed something deeper about Can's unresolved feelings. Fans themselves became amateur detectives, comparing hairstyles, fashion choices, and even mannerisms. Some insisted it was all in the imagination of obsessed viewers, while others argued that the similarities were undeniable. It's not just the looks, one fan wrote, it's the aura. She has the same energy as Demet. For Can, this revelation came at a sensitive time. He had only recently admitted publicly that he was happy in a new relationship, carefully protecting his girlfriend's identity to shield her from the chaos of fame. But the resemblance to Demet has made that task nearly impossible. Every photo of the new couple is scrutinized, every detail magnified, with the shadow of his past love story always looming large. The question on everyone's mind is simple: what does this mean? Is it merely a coincidence that Can's new partner resembles Demet Özdemir so strongly, or is it a sign that the past still lingers in his heart? The speculation grew louder as more details emerged. Paparazzi shots from Rome captured Can walking hand in hand with his new girlfriend, her features partially hidden by sunglasses and a mask. But even behind the disguise, fans swore they could see Demet's reflection in her. Social media feeds filled with side-by-side collages, Demet on the left, Can's girlfriend on the right. The captions were dramatic. History repeating itself, coincidence? We think not, and the ghost of Demet lives on. Entertainment journalists jumped on the bandwagon. One Italian columnist wrote, "Love is often about familiarity." Perhaps Can has unconsciously sought someone who reminds him of his greatest love story. Turkish commentators, on the other hand, were more skeptical. Some argued that fans were simply projecting, desperate to keep the Can-Demet saga alive. Every brunette with a smile will be compared to Demet, one critic said, dismissing the debate. But the intensity of the global reaction suggested otherwise. For Demet herself, the comparison has put her back in the spotlight, whether she wants it or not. Though she has moved forward in her own career and personal life, the internet refuses to let go of the past. Old clips of her and Can from Erkenci Kuş are resurfacing, trending again as fans draw parallels between then and now. Memes circulate of Demet raising an eyebrow, captioned with lines like, "When you realize your ex's new girlfriend looks like you." But beyond the humor, there's an emotional undertone. Many fans see this as proof that Can never truly moved on from Demet. You don't choose someone who looks like your past love unless your heart still remembers, one fan theorized on Twitter. Others pushed back, reminding people that resemblance doesn't equal replacement, and that Can deserves the chance to move forward without his past constantly being dragged into the picture. The new girlfriend, meanwhile, finds herself thrust into an uncomfortable spotlight. She never asked to be compared to one of Turkey's biggest stars, yet every detail of her appearance is now dissected by millions. Fashion blogs already nickname her Demet 2.0, a label that is both flattering and suffocating. For someone outside the industry, this sudden fame could be overwhelming. Through it all, Can has remained silent. He has neither confirmed nor denied the comparisons, choosing instead to focus on his projects and his happiness. But fans know him well enough to sense that silence speaks volumes. If he truly didn't care, would he have chosen someone so similar? The resemblance debate has not only fueled gossip but also reignited old emotions. For years, fans have dreamed of a reunion between Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, both on screen and off. Their story in Erkenci Kus was more than just a television romance, it was a cultural phenomenon, a love story that defined an era of Turkish drama. To see Can now with someone who resembles Demet feels, to many, like the closest thing to that reunion they may ever get. This is why fan reactions have been so intense. In Italy, fan clubs organized live discussions on Instagram, where hundreds debated the meaning behind the resemblance. In Spain, TV hosts compared the situation to famous Hollywood love triangles, suggesting that the Can-Demet narrative might never truly die. In Turkey, social media once again trended with their names together, as if the universe was pushing them back into the same conversation. But while fans romanticize the connection, others view it as problematic. Critics warn that constantly linking the new girlfriend to Demet undermines her individuality. She is not Demet, one blogger wrote. She is her own person, and reducing her to someone's double is unfair. Yet the comparisons refuse to fade, proving how deeply the Can-Demet saga is etched into public consciousness. Interestingly, this resemblance has also revived professional speculation. Producers, seeing the renewed buzz around Can and Demet, are reportedly considering projects that could reunite them on screen. The demand is undeniable, one industry insider claimed. If you put them together again, it will be a global sensation. Some fans even believe that this entire storyline, the resemblance, the rumors, the comparisons, could be a strategic move to prepare the ground for such a reunion. Demet herself has not commented publicly on the situation, but her silence has only fueled the fire. Every Instagram post she shares is flooded with comments like, "He still loves you," "Do you see what's happening?" and "This is your story all over again." Whether she ignores the noise or secretly feels its impact is a mystery only she can answer. For Can, however, the present is what matters most. His words about happiness with his new girlfriend were clear and sincere. Whether or not the resemblance was intentional, he seems committed to moving forward. But in the eyes of fans, the shadow of Demet will always linger, especially now, when the resemblance is too strong to ignore. As the world continues to speculate, one thing has become clear: Can Yaman's love life remains as captivating as his career. His confession about being happy with his new girlfriend, paired with the striking resemblance to Demet Özdemir, has created a perfect storm of gossip, nostalgia, and curiosity. It's a reminder that in the world of celebrity, the past is never truly left behind, it lingers in the hearts of fans, shaping how they interpret the present. For many, the resemblance means that Demet will always be part of Can's story, no matter where life takes him. For others, it's proof that he has moved on, finding happiness while still carrying echoes of his most iconic romance. Either way, the comparisons have made his new relationship impossible to ignore. The bigger question now is what this means for the future. Will Can and Demet ever reunite, on screen or off? Will his new girlfriend embrace the comparisons, or will the pressure of being seen as Demet's lookalike take its toll? And most importantly, will Can ever truly escape the love story that made him a global phenomenon? One thing is undeniable: fans are watching more closely than ever. Every photo, every interview, every subtle gesture will be analyzed for meaning. For Can, this is both a blessing and a curse. His love life keeps him in the headlines, but it also traps him in a narrative he may not control. Yet perhaps that is the price of being Can Yaman. His life is not just his own, it belongs to the millions who see themselves in his romances, his heartbreaks, and his happiness. And right now, those millions are convinced of one thing: the resemblance between his new girlfriend and Demet Özdemir is not just coincidence, it is a story waiting to be told.